Virgo, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-September 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate every single one of you. So let's get it going immediately with a couple of oracle cards, as we always do. We're going to shuffle it up one time for the beautiful Virgo collective. Mid-September, talk to me, my guys. What do we got? And yeah, we'll just look at these cards super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle just to see what it is you need to hear from the universe. And I would also, once again, like to extend a most very happy birthday to everyone in the Virgo collective. At the time of filming, it is still Virgo season towards the tail end. So if you're right on the cusp of Libra, happy birthday to you, my friends. Let's get it going, though. What do we got here for Virgo, please? Guys, talk to me. Okay, so this is good. This is page-like energy to me. So this could speak of communication, creativity. You know the deal. Let's get one more here before we really start breaking into it. Okay. Oh, and also, if you're new around here, I'm going to be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. It's an interesting one this month. Okay, and time keeps on ticking right here with this second card. It's always an interesting vibe when I see this woman with the hourglass, but we're going to breeze through these real quick, then we'll get into the rest of the reading. This first one is very similar to the page, as I already said. You see them holding the musical instrument, the rainbow coming out of it, so this could be you being very creative, very imaginative. This is good, feeling like the world is your oyster. You might be wanting to throw your energy into new things, new ventures, new tasks. That's good, but communication could be very important as well. Whether it's wanting to speak with somebody, somebody wanting to speak with you, getting something off the chest. I always feel that when I see page energy. And as we move to the next card, you see the woman, she's holding the hourglass, the sand is slipping through. I don't feel like that's a bad thing, but you could be going through situations where time is a factor for whatever reason, whether you're waiting on something to come in, whether you've been waiting for a while. Hopefully you don't feel like you're up against the wall, like your hands are tied and you're running out of time. It could be feeling like you have all the time in the world, but time might be a factor. We're going to keep it moving, though. We're not going to get too hung up on these cards. As I always say, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little test of the energy before we fully get underway. So we're going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify, as always. Let's get a good shuffle in here for Virgo, please, my God. Talk to me. Now, I must say, the past few weeks, at least the last month, all of the Virgo readings have been excellent. Probably the best out of all the signs because the energy has just been superb. So there's good possibilities. Hopefully we could keep the streak alive. You know, energy is always changing. Last week was an exciting win. The week before that was big karmic rewards. So there's a lot of possibilities that have been floating around. Hopefully we could keep it going. Let's get it going for Virgo, please. Thank you. Nice. That feels good just to start us off. We have the Lovers. So a lot of you might be in romance mode or your interpersonal relationships could be at the forefront. I do like that. Let's get 2 more though. Don't want to speak on it too much. Okay, we have the Tower. Now, not every Tower is bad. That is big, fast-moving energy, way different than the past few weeks. I'll say that. Let me get one more. Thank you. Okay, all right. So this is like a completely layered and interesting style of reading with the 4 of Wands on the back end here because we have opposing energies with the Tower. Now, I'll talk about some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicier intuitive stuff. Very intriguing. We're starting this off with 2 very powerful major arcanas. In position number 1, the Lovers. If it's not a Gemini in your life, this could represent soulmates, twin flames, romantic situations, your close interpersonal relationships and bonds. If you're not watching this for any of that stuff, if you're just watching for whatever reason, it's a good free-flowing energy like we've been seeing for you in recent weeks, past month, like I already said. So this is good. I do want to clarify and see what it's about, but those close to you could be very important. Now, we have an interesting progression here because right dead in the center, we have the Tower. With stability taking it up on the back end. So maybe this, you've been through a couple towers and you're starting to stabilize. That's possible. But we'll talk about it one by one. The Tower, you know, if you watch tarot, it's about things that come in very, very fast. Super fast moving, shocking, surprising. These are the words we think of whenever there's a Tower. Now, that is not always a bad thing. Towers can be very good. And with the energies I've been seeing for you recently, it makes sense to me. So good surprises, good happenings. Yeah, maybe some of you it has been rough, but you know I'm an optimist. I don't like to lean on the doom and gloom. We'll see when we clarify, though, what this Tower could be about. But taking up the back end of the spread itself is the 4 of Wands, the good old 11-11 card. It's about stability. Makes sense. Your birthday season, celebratory vibes, celebratory feelings. This is a card of partying, but aside from that, it could be matters of the home, matters of stability, things turning out good. I really do like this card. Sometimes it could be talking about marriages, especially when we have things like the Lovers going on here, but it could be some sort of, you might be in store for some sort of surprise, and it might be a nice one. But we do need to dive deeper into all the finer details of this reading since it's so layered. So let's do that now. We're going to jump in and clarify. Okay, so we're going to shuffle it up for you one more time here, Virgo. Yeah, this one is really interesting. Let's see what we got here for you, my friends. Okay. And yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message. Means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or use your own personal interpretations. Because as you know, tarot is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine here. Okay, and that's why this box is here as well. So you could see the cards, play along. If you have any interpretations, please drop it down below. I don't mind. So let's see what's up with these Lovers here. Why are the Lovers here for Virgo? Thank you. Wow. Beautiful. 6 of Wands underneath the Lovers. So this could be a really, really powerful, strong, amazing type of bond or connection that's showing up here right in the front and center. If I have to give the dual message, if you're not watching this for romance, this is total and complete victory. It really is. So even though we have a Tower taking up the center, I can't help but be optimistic when we have the Lovers, the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. These are all very good. And with the energies we've been seeing for you in past weeks, I know not every Virgo is having a good time, but there is cause for optimism. The future could be extremely bright, specifically in the realm of your personal relationships. Doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be a very, very close friend or individual lending you a helping hand. But this is the energy of 2 people working together as a cohesive unit, or multiple people working together as a cohesive unit to attain victory. Someone might be asking you for assistance. You might need help with something, but I feel like overall this is very good. I'm not getting a specific situation here, but I am absolutely getting the optimism and the good energy and the possibilities that could be floating around. Because that's what the 6 of Wands is. It's total victory. Someone could be looking at you as if you're the 6 of Wands. Or you might feel like you're making a lot of headway. This is very layered. We're going to move in on this Tower, though, because I feel like I could just keep talking about that all day. If you have any feelings off that, please drop it below. We're going to see what's up with that Tower, though, for Virgo. Let's see. Do we have a bit of a sandwich where it goes from positive, negative to positive? We'll see. So why is the Tower here for Virgo? Please and thank you. Oh, man. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles. This is very, very good to me. A lot of you might have some unexpected work situations pop up or good opportunities pop up that you're going to work towards. When I see a card like the Tower, sudden change and shock, with a card like the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, they're conflicting energies, right? Because the 8 of Pentacles is very slow, methodical, somebody putting their nose to the grindstone and working on something. So for some of you, this could be healing from a past Tower, something that may have shocked the foundation. You've been working on it, rebuilding, building yourself up in some way. This feels very good to me. I do feel like with some sort of work ethic and some sort of character that no Tower could really phase you in this time. Like you're going to keep pushing, keep moving. Whatever surprises, whatever unexpected, shocking things, you will be able to take it in stride. So I don't feel like you should be afraid of this Tower or even nervous about it, because it could be good. Now, as I already said, for some of you, it could just be some sort of money situation that comes in surprisingly. It could be a blessing from the universe, or a work situation, a change of work, things like that. But aside from that, this is somebody working and not being thrown off course, okay? Very positive, very, very positive in the front end here. This is seeming like, once again, one of the best readings I've seen in a long time. And it's like each week you're upping the ante. We're going to see what's up with this 4 of Wands, though. Then I'll give you a quick recap before we get into your bonus spread. Lovely. It really is. So why is the 4 of Wands here for Virgo? Thank you. Page of Pentacles right here. So we have a lot of stability taking up the bottom now. Now, the Page of Pentacles, as I said earlier in the reading with the Oracle card, we had that page type of energy. Students, messengers, communication. This could be good news coming. Absolutely. Now, yeah, that could be another earth sign. Once again, a new venture you could be throwing your energy into. We're seeing a lot of that with the Tower, the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. This is new. This is a lot of new cycles, new beginnings. Very good opportunities. I'd say this is one of the best readings I've pulled for Virgo, period. One of the best readings I've ever done for you. Energetically, that's how it's feeling, especially with the buildup we've been getting the past few weeks. So if you've been waiting on something, if you've been waiting to hear back about something, if you've been making proper actions, the energetic possibilities are through the roof here. This is an extremely exciting message, and you could be receiving very good news. For some of you, yeah, this could be someone reaching out to you you haven't heard from for a while. They're trying to say happy birthday, connect with you in some kind of way. So I would expect that. Maybe someone you haven't heard from trying to hit you up. But aside from that, this is really, really good news. Okay, so overall, I mean, let's go through and do a quick recap of all this luscious goodness. Okay, if you kindly look down in the box, in position number 1, we have the beautiful Lovers, clarified by the 6 of Wands. Total victory, happiness, accomplishing what it is you need. Now, this could be representing a very strong connection, be it romantic or friendship, a soul level connection, and it feels great to me. Moving further with the energetic possibilities, we have the surprise of the Tower and the 8 of Pentacles. Let me slide these over or they're going to bother me. Any tower doesn't, well, whenever there's a tower, it doesn't mean it's a bad one. But with this 8 of Pentacles, it could be some sort of surprising opportunity, an unexpected opportunity in the money and work realm. Aside from this, it is someone who has a lot of dedication, a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, where if a tower does happen in the coming days and weeks, it's not going to throw you off course. You have the determination, the will, and the know-how to keep pushing forward. Beautiful. This energy is absolutely luscious to me. I know I already said that, but moving to the back end, we have the 4 of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. Good news straight up. Yeah, maybe someone's going to reach out to you that you've been waiting to hear from or you haven't heard from for a while. But overall, this is one of the best readings ever, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. You should do more research on this if you'd like. Please take a screenshot. A lot of new possibilities, new chapters, and you might be trying to learn new things, okay? So let's shuffle it up one time here for Virgo. We're going to see what you need to hear from the universe. You might not even need it with all this goodness. But what does Virgo need to hear right now, please? This is always a nice way to end every reading because it's always very positive and uplifting. It's a nice little capstone. So what do we have here for Virgo? Honestly, I'll say this as we wait for these cards to come out. I don't remember the last time I've seen a sign get so many positive readings consecutively, like over a month. It's like really very interesting. Okay, we have the Loosen Your Grip card. Interesting that this shows up with a tower in the main spread, but we'll talk about it. That's not a bad card by any means. I'm going to get one more. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we have the Weight of the World. So interesting inverse that throughout the whole reading itself, it was extremely positive and optimistic. But right here, these cards, they have a couple little warnings that we should talk about that the universe may want you to hear. Now, loosen your grip to me on an intuitive level. It always speaks about the aspects in life that we can't control. Maybe it is that tower showing up that, yes, we can control how we react to certain things. We can control our actions and our responses, but we can't control what other people do. And there's always going to be certain things in life that we can't control. Now, as an earth sign, that might be something that bugs you. You might want to hold your own fate within your hands. That's a common thing. But it's important to remember that you can't micromanage and control every single aspect of what happens to you. There's always going to be that curveball that the universe throws, and that's okay. The literal meaning says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So maybe spirituality could be a very good thing for you to double down on in this time. When it speaks of God, I feel like it speaks more of spirituality in general, regardless of what your beliefs are. Now, the weight of the world is somebody that could be bearing a burden, a lot of weight on their shoulders. They might feel like they're carrying a lot of people or a lot of heavy situations, whether it's physical or emotional, very 10 of Wands like. So it's important to remember when we get cards like this that you watch out for your own health, your own physical vitality, that you're taking the proper time to heal yourself, because we did have undertones of healing from whatever it might be. It says boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So once again, we're getting the tie into the other card that you should recognize what you can control and what you can't, what you should carry and work on, and what is not yours to carry. It's a beautiful type of ending, and that's what I have for you this week, Virgo. So don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the September subscriber surprise. My friends, I just want to say I'm loving all of the costume suggestions, but for this month's subscriber surprise for September, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Wizard's Tarot And if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things. Drop down in the comments what costume suggestion you have for me for the month of October. And second, you must be subscribed, of course. That's it. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, I'll announce winners in my community tab, my friends. Thank you so much, as always. And I'll see you next time.